Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show with your hosts LeeSilber and Ellen Goodwin. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away. And here's your hosts, Lee and Ellen.
Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. I'm your host, Ellen Goodwin, along with my co-host,
LeeSilber.
Lee. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about, I can't even do it in a good Italian accent. We're going to talk about pizza, among other things.
Okay. Wow. Randomly interesting. Do share.
That's why I brought it up.
I like it.
I think when you mention pizza, unless you're gluten intolerant, you're like, ooh, I love pizza.
Well, I do love pizza. I'm trying not to be hungry.
Marrakeets, but they're, ooh, pizza. Yeah, I love pizza. But it's a good example of something that started, it started in the Greeks and Romans' day.
Right.
But it was popular in Italy before World War II. And then our troops went to Italy and served there and brought it home. And so around
They didn't bring the pizza. They brought the idea.
home.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Because
yeah.
I was going to say that would be
maybe they did.
Maybe they did. I don't know. Okay.
But that's when really, all the big pizza chains started in the late 50s, early 60s. But when you think about it, pizza's still pizza for the most part. But all the little changes along the way, and they were all little incremental changes. Hey, let's put something in the crust, like stuff the crust. Let's put a heating oven in the delivery truck. That's actually a big innovation. But
That's a huge,
But it's always little things. Hey, what if we, because it was the deep dish. Pizzeria Uno's been around a long time.
Yes.
So that Shakey's was the first chain in Sacramento. Right. But it was called a pie in New York because it was this big fat. So then thin crust and California pizza. Let's have a Thai pizza. So these little things. And I think in anything we do, if we just try and make it a little bit better every day. And you do that starting, the beginning of this year. As you're listening to this, you got months to try this theory out.
Right.
I'm going to just be a little bit better. And you can pick one thing and say, I'm going to focus on this. And every day I'm going to try and improve upon how I did it the day before. Or you could say, I'm just trying to be better at everything. But
little
tiny
bits. Yeah. It's
like 1%.
1%. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I know we've talked about this before, you want to get in shape and you're going to jump right in and I'm going to be doing 100 push-ups every day. What if you just start with one and the next day you do two? But you
Is this with my knees on the ground or
whatever works?
Is this with someone holding my legs? I could do one. Yeah, sure.
But that's just an example. I mean, you can go backwards. Let's say you think you use too much sugar in your coffee. So instead of having 2 teaspoons, tomorrow you have 1 full teaspoon and then 7/8 of a teaspoon.
Right.
So you just incrementally go backwards. I think it's great.
And I think it's really good for repetitive things.
Oh, yeah.
Where you do it every day. So, okay, yesterday I did this and it was good. Or, at your work, whatever, you do over and over again. And then you say, okay, I'm going to make it a little bit better. I'm going to improve my email signature. I'm going to make one change to it.
Okay.
Then you look at it, the next day I'm going to maybe add a different color.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just the idea of nothing's the same where you keep improving it or not even just changing it to keep it fresh. But that keeps our minds fresh. That keeps us looking at things and saying, is there a better way to do this? And for this show, is there a faster way to do this? And just thinking about it. And then that's the bottom, that's the baseline. Not just thinking about it, saying, yeah, you know what? I am going to move things around. I mean, for me, I'm a very organized.
Yes, you are.
I know. You and your timers, me and my organizer.
Yeah.
But I'm also highly motivated by goals. I have a very elaborate system. And, after each year, it changed a little bit. I finally think I've found it's there. Like,
okay.
This year's for 2019. I'm so excited about. I can't even. You can't see, but I'm grinning just talking about it. Not just the goals themselves, but how I set it up. How the
That's
system.
awesome.
But it was over, and I went back and looked. I started this system in 1987.
Mm-hmm. I have one
87.
of your binders, your goal
binders. Yes, from way back, and it was one way. Always been based on points, but it's evolved to where this year it's the best. And I feel like I couldn't have just gone from there to where I am. It had to, all these little improvements along the way led to where I am now, where I'm ready to share it. So.
Oh, that's awesome. And yeah, if we can do that with our thing, it's not necessarily a goal setting thing. It's just things that we do every day. Maybe it's finding a way 1% better to get breakfast on the table and the kids out the door. You know, just one little thing every day. I totally believe in incremental improvement.
For me, I have an agent that,
Mm-hmm.
I hope she's not listening, that books me, and it just kind of incrementally, I've seen bookings going down.
Yeah.
So last year, I started my own new system of me following up on my own with some of the clients. And believe it or not, I went to index cards as an ode to my father, my late
Yes.
father, who was a salesman, and he kept an index card for different clients. When he'd
Oh,
go to
sure.
see him, he'd pull it out and,
Yeah.
they have, they love dogs and then
Uh-huh.
2 kids. And so I started this index. I know it's so archaic, but for me, it
If
works.
it works, go
And
with
so
it.
all I did, the first thing is like, I'm just going to buy the box and divide, and then I'm just going to transfer some of the old notes. And I got to tell you, it's already reaping benefits.
That's
and
awesome.
It was just a matter of taking what it was I was doing, which was nothing, and doing something.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's awesome. So go out there and be 1% better tomorrow and 1% better the next day. And you'll be amazed at what happens.
No, you'll be 365% better.
Thanks for listening. Join us again next week for an episode of the Faster, Easier, Better Show.